Everyone, welcome back to the series of Electrical A1 PEO exam. This question is about Thevenin equivalent, and it is basically was done on May 2019. I solved that question before, but one of the people who watched the video drew my attention that I made a mistake. So I'm repeating that video, and in the video description, I'm giving some credit to the person who basically helped me to see that mistake. So let's, before go and solve the problem, tell you what was the mistake. In the video I did before, basically I adapted source transformation, which is basically when you have a current source in parallel with an impedance. Basically, you can, if this is your I, this is your R, you can convert this to a voltage source in series with a resistance. So this is your R and this is your IR. Your V is equal to IR. And nothing wrong with that. And here we have current source in parallel with an impedance, another current source in parallel with another impedance or resistance. Now, the problem is the source transformation for this part, because here we have the dependent variables. The moment we start to play with this, the moment we start to move the resistance around, the voltage, which is basically between point, let's say 1 to point, from point 1 to point 2, when I convert this basically to a voltage supply, okay, and a resistance, and assume that this is the V0, now this 2 points now are not the same. So this point 1 and 2 here across the resistance is not the same as the one from this point to the ground. Okay, so the conclusion, the lesson I have learned from this experience is basically whenever you have resistance or anything that has the dependent variable, don't touch it. Keep it as is. So let's now solve the question. So basically here, again, it's the same circuit. Now for this, I will do source transformation. There is no harm in that. This part I can do, but this part I will leave it as is. So again, now we will need to find the V open circuit, I short circuit, and then find from that Z Thevenin. So the same approach, but the circuit, it will be a little bit more complicated. So now this is my circuit, so I will keep this as is, where I have here the 5 angle of minus 30. I will have here the 5 ohm, and then minus J2 minus plus 10 angle of 0. And I will do source transformation here. There is no harm in that. So this is J4, and this would be a voltage supply. This is plus minus V open circuit. So this is a voltage supply equal to J16V0. So now we will have two loops. We'll have here I1, and I will have here your I2, and here it is basically your V0. Okay, now again, there's no way for me to verify my answers. This is for you, please, and if you find any mistakes, kindly just draw my attention to that mistake. So for loop number one, we have that I1 is equal to 5 angle of minus 30. The current in this loop is basically the same direction as this, so it is very straightforward. This is your I1. Then loop number 2, remember in mesh analysis we will use only KVL, so apply KVL here. Okay, so basically you will have start from here J4I2 plus J16V0 plus I2 minus I1, which is the 5 angle of minus 30, times 5 minus J2 I2 minus 10 angle of 0 is equal to 0. So basically here, this is your equation. We have two unknowns. We have I2 and we have V0. Your V0, the voltage here is equal to 5 I1 minus I2 because of the polarity. This is the polarity is assumed in the question. So I1 is in the line of the polarity. I2 is the opposite of the polarity. So I1 again is 5 angle of minus 30 minus I2 equal to this. So basically now substitute. So basically you will have J4 I2 plus J16 times 5 times 5 angle of minus 30 minus I2 plus, you can open this, 5 I2 minus 25 angle of minus 30 minus J2 I2 equal to 10 angle of 0. So we have here one equation, one unknown. So we can solve for this. You will find that basically your I2, after all the basically the correction, is equal to 10 angle of 0 minus plus 25 angle of minus 30 minus 400 angle of 60 divided by 5 minus J78, and your I2 would be equal to 5.072 angle of minus 28.8. Again, I want to stress here, I don't have any way to verify my answer. I do my best to solve it, but again, we can do mistakes. So please verify the answer. But the most important thing is the procedure. Now your V open circuit, which is equal to your Thevenin, is equal to apply KVL. Here, it is equal to J4 times your I2 plus J16 your V0, which is equal to J4 I2 is 5.072 plus J16 times V0, and your V0 is basically is 5 times 5 angle of minus 30 minus I2, which is 5.072 angle of minus 28.8. And for this, you will find that your V open circuit equal to 16.69 angle of 31.14. Okay, so this is how we solve basically for your V open circuit or V Thevenin. Now let's move to the second part. Now here I cannot find Z Thevenin directly because I have a dependent source. So the only one, I will have a short circuit here. And that would be your I short circuit. Now when you have an I short circuit here, this will disappear. Okay, so basically now my circuit would be, again, I will keep this. This is 5 angle of minus 30. This is 5 ohm minus J2 plus minus 10 angle of 0. And I will have here the current source for V0. And then I will have here my I short circuit. Now I will have here 3 loops. Okay, so I will have here I1, I2, and I3. So from loop 1, again, you will have that your I1 is equal to 5 angle of minus 30. Okay, for loop number 2, and now for loop number 2, we will bypass this current source because in mesh analysis, we do not use a loop that has any current source. So I will go over this. Okay, again, this is your V0, but here I don't need this because I will pass by the current. So basically you will have apply KVL minus J2 I2 minus 10 angle of 0, then plus 5 I2 minus I1, which is 5 angle of minus 30 equal to 0. Okay, so this is basically one equation, one unknown. So your I2 is basically equal to 10 angle of 0 plus 25 angle of minus 30 divided by 5 minus J2. And this will give me 6.32 angle of 0.25. Now we need to find I3. Now I3, so from loop number 3, I3 minus I2 is equal to 4V0. I3, it's in the same direction as the 4V0 current source, minus I2. So the current in this branch is I3 minus I2 equal to 4V0. So this is sort of I3 minus I2. So your I3 minus I2, we already have it, 6.32 angle of 0.25 equal to basically 4 times V0. And we know what is V0. It is basically 5 times I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2. We know I1. We know I2. So basically from this, we can find our I3, which is equal to 60.6 angle of minus 123.5. Now, when you look here, your I short circuit is equal to minus I3, which is equal to 60.6 angle of 56.5. So with this, now I am almost done with my problem. Basically, my Z Thevenin is equal to V open circuit divided by I short circuit, which is equal to 16.16 angle of 31.1 divided by 60.6 angle of 56.5, and this will give me 0.0115 plus J 0.275 ohm. And that is basically the first part. And the second two parts, as we know, are very straightforward. Your ZL is equal to your Z Thevenin conjugate, which is 0.0115 minus J 0.275. And basically your P max is equal to V Thevenin magnitude square divided by 4 times R L, which is equal to 16.69 square divided by 4 times 0.0115, and this will give me 6,055.5 watt. So this is the correct answer for the question. Again, I'd like to thank the person who gave me basically this useful feedback, and I'd like to thank everyone basically give me some feedback and correct my mistake. This is for the benefit for everyone.